We live in a culture that worships being thick-skinned. We are taught that to survive the real world, you need to be a rock, an unshakable robot who ignores chaos without so much as a flinch. Pop culture has conditioned us to admire criminal masterminds like Michael Corleone or Tommy Shelby for their cold and calculating personalities. We are told that the person who feels nothing is the one who wins. In this world, being sensitive is seen as the ultimate weak link. You are labeled as the person who is easily crushed by the beauty or the pain of existence. But here is the acidic truth that your boss or your favorite stoicism influencer won't tell you. Being thick-skinned is not a sign of strength, it is a sign of anesthesia. It is a form of emotional lobotomy that you have accepted just so you do not have to handle the weight of being truly human. Stay with me, because today we are flipping the script. We are going to understand, through the lens of Abraham Maslow and other giants, why your sensitivity is not a bug. It is proof that you are operating on a frequency that most people cannot even detect. For Maslow, the goal of life is not comfort, but self-actualization. But you do not reach the top of the pyramid with your senses turned off. Maslow discovered that self-actualized people possess what he called a freshness of appreciation. This is the ability to see the world with the same wonder as a child, even after seeing it 10,000 times. While the average person looks at a sunset and sees nothing more than the end of another day, the sensitive individual is capable of turning that moment into a peak experience, a moment of pure ecstasy, clarity, and connection. These experiences are the reward for those who keep their guard down. But the price is high. To feel those heights, you must also be open to the pain. Sensitivity is what gives you access to the being values like truth and beauty. Those who pride themselves on feeling nothing are actually admitting that they live in a prison built by deficiency motivation. They are so busy protecting their basic safety needs that they have become blind to the grandeur of life. They are not strong, they are simply limited. They are walking through a world of vibrant colors while wearing gray-tinted glasses, and they call their blindness strength. And this is where Erich Fromm and his critique of Automaton Conformity come in. Fromm argued that most people flee from freedom because freedom hurts. The easiest way to escape this friction is to become a robot. If you do not feel injustice, or if you are not moved by art, you become the perfect silent cog in the social machine. A lack of sensitivity is the ultimate tool of the conformist. For Fromm, real strength lies in being a productive person who relates to the world in a vibrant way. The sensitive individual is the one who refuses to be an automaton. They feel the impact of existence because they refuse to hide behind the cheap psychological defenses that the masses use to survive. Alcohol, drugs, and mindless entertainment, all of these serve as anesthesia to dull the sharp edges of a sensitive soul. Being sensitive in an insensitive world is not weakness, it is a radical act of rebellion. But what about the pain? How can we call something strength when it leaves us exhausted? Viktor Frankl, who survived the absolute hell of concentration camps, provides the answer. He realized that sensitivity is, in fact, the organ for finding meaning. Frankl observed that even under extreme suffering, the prisoners who maintained a rich inner life and a sensitivity to beauty were the ones who possessed a more resilient will to meaning. Frankl argued that humans do not seek pleasure, but meaning, and meaning requires perceiving nuances. The thick-skinned person suffers from what he called an existential vacuum. Because they turned off their pain receptors, they also turned off their sense of purpose. They walk through life in a state of chronic apathy, calling it balance. The sensitive person, on the other hand, fights to extract meaning from every tear and every smile. That is not fragility, it is the ultimate manifestation of the human spirit. Let us be direct. Society tries to pathologize your sensitivity because people who feel deeply are difficult to control. People who are moved by the truth do not accept convenient lies. Your sensitivity is your navigation system to the top of the pyramid. If you find yourself struggling with this gift, here are 2 practical strategies to help you navigate a world that wants you to be a stone. First, practice radical self-validation. If you have been told you are too much, you have likely internalized a sense of shame. You must stop apologizing for your perception. Maslow taught that the self-actualized person is independent of their culture. This means you must stop using the numb masses as your benchmark for what is normal. When you feel overwhelmed or moved to tears, do not ask, "What is wrong with me?" Instead, tell yourself, "My system is calibrated for high definition." Once you stop fighting your nature, your energy moves from hiding to creating. Second, lead by emotional exposure. The world is numb because it is afraid. You can teach others how to feel again by refusing to hide your own reactions. When you are in a room full of robots and you are the only one who speaks up about an injustice or expresses awe at a new idea, you are providing a growth-promoting climate. You are giving others permission to take off their own masks. You do not teach others by lecturing them. You teach them by being so unashamedly real that their own false self starts to feel uncomfortable. Your vulnerability is the catalyst for their awakening. The next time someone tells you that you are too sensitive, take it as the compliment it truly is. They are telling you that you are more alive than they are. They are saying that your sound system has 100,000 watts of power, while theirs is just background noise. You are not a victim of your nervous system. You are the heir to a superior perception. Strength is not found in what you ignore, but in what you have the courage to process. The top of the pyramid is not for the numb, it is for those who, even with eyes full of tears, can still see the beauty in the everyday. If this video helped you understand sensitivity as a strength, click the video appearing on your screen now to understand more about the human mind. The top is silent, but the view is liberating. Leave a like and subscribe to be notified about new videos. See you in the next video.